The Mississippi State Bulldogs had one of those games last night, and not in a good way. The men's basketball team falling on the road to a red-hot shooting Alabama squad that leaves some question marks going forward. Carla Brown has the recap from Tuscaloosa.
After stumbling to the finish line in Norman, Mississippi State had a chance to right their wrongs, but came up empty in an 8th straight loss to the Crimson Tide.
They've been tough to beat tonight for most teams across the country. You know, there's a lot of good teams in our league. I mean, there's probably more teams in our league that have Final Four potential probably in the history of any league. I mean, just because of the sheer numbers that everyone's put up and the quality of the teams that we have this year, and they're definitely one of them.
The Bulldogs allowed the most points against them since 1993, a stat that certainly doesn't sit well with the players.
We just got to be better defensively, honestly. You know, Coach's been harping on us every single week about it, how we got to get better at it. We find a rhythm, but we got too comfortable with those 2 wins.
With a chance to avenge their earlier season loss to the Crimson Tide, where they allowed 15 three-pointers in Starkville, Mississippi State allowed 22 three-pointers in Tuscaloosa and a season-high 111 points to the Crimson Tide in a brutal night where they lost their 2nd straight conference game.
Yeah, they were terrific tonight, not just from the three, but in most facets of the game. You know, it becomes contagious, especially when you got a team that's so capable of shooting the ball from the arc, and it just became contagious. You know, they started making them fairly early, and obviously got guys with great range, and we weren't locating them in transition. That was when it kind of started, and then their confidence grew and grew, and I'm sure the basket looked very, very big to them.
Mississippi State will be back at the hump when they host LSU on Saturday. At Coleman Coliseum, Carlo Brown, WCBI Sports.